Hey guys, it's Amanda, and today I'm going to talk about my virtual assistant and what led me to getting a virtual assistant and why I decided to get one, how many I have, and just kind of give you all of the little tidbits of what I've done and what works for me in my eBay to Amazon business. So I currently have two virtual assistants. My one virtual assistant is the one that helps me with all of my eBay to Amazon. She helps me source and everything like that. And then I also have another virtual assistant that is my YouTube video editor. And both of my virtual assistants are based out in the Philippines, and they are amazing. And so I will go over with you how I got to them and how they started working for me and everything like that. So let's dive in. So my first one, she is my eBay to Amazon virtual assistant, and she helps me with running my business. She helps me with just about everything. Let's go back to when I first hired her. I first hired her about 6 months after I started eBay to Amazon. I decided to hire a virtual assistant because I didn't have the time that I needed anymore. I needed time to be with my family, friends, and everything like that. So I needed a virtual assistant to help me source items and keep my business running when I wasn't able to do the sourcing myself. So about 6 months in, I was ready to teach someone and really help grow my business that way. So in June of 2023, I hired two virtual assistants at the same time, and it was against everyone's advice to hire two, but I'm so glad that I did, because about 3 or 4 months in, one of the virtual assistants just wasn't working out. And I am so glad that I had hired both of them, because if I had hired that one and it didn't work out, then I would be back to square one. And so let's go back to the hiring process. So with my eBay to Amazon, she does a lot of my sourcing. She goes on to FlippingWithAmanda, and she is the one that goes through that page, that website, and picks out the items and then puts them into my eBay cart, and then she actually purchases them, which it then goes into another spreadsheet and then able to track them. So she does have the authorization to purchase items off of eBay for me, because we have built this rapport and built this trust that, it's all very secure. I have no problems with it. She's very good. So she does my main sourcing. So she sources from FlippingWithAmanda, and she also sources from our replens list. Every day she adds to that replens list. Every time we have an item sold, it goes into a spreadsheet, and then she goes throughout, like maybe once a week. Again, I'm not even gonna tell you guys her name because she's so good, okay? So the next thing that she does is Be Cool, which is our repricer. It's something that I am able to set in a min and max, and then how aggressive I want that repricing to do. So she goes in and she sets the minimum and the maximum and the aggressive status or condition for that repricer. And then she'll also go in maybe once a month and look at all of our stale inventory and see why it's not selling, if we need to lower the price. And she will just go through all of that all the time. She will also go through our sold listings and make sure that, hey, we can repurchase this again, go down rabbit holes, thinking like, oh, we bought this can opener, but there's another one better, but that's available that we can purchase. So she'll also do that. Another thing that she does is she will update our prep center's information. Now that we send all of our packages to my prep center, she goes in and updates all the information to received. So for example, if she purchases an item off eBay, she'll go into our prep center's website and say, hey, you guys will be receiving this. And then once it's received, my prep center will then, send it out. But she goes in and she makes sure it's like everything is accurate, make sure everything is getting received. If we didn't have an item delivered to the prep center, she kind of goes through and figures out why. Is the eBay seller didn't send it, and vice versa. But overall, my VA is great. I couldn't build my business and make it grow without my VAs. And then my second VA, I had just recently hired as my YouTube editor. He's amazing, he's great, and I have no complaints. Like, I have the best virtual assistants. And so if you guys have any questions, if you want to know more, leave a comment below or send me a message and let's connect.